In today's video, it is part 1 of our sealed case opening of Duelist Advance.
It's time to duel!
What's up guys, welcome back to CardSpot. My name is Ethan, you know what time it is. It is Duelist Advance time, that is this bad boy set right here. Today is going to be part 1 of our case opening. We're trying something a little different. Rather than doing a case opening in one full video, we're splitting it up into 2 days to sort of enjoy / spread out the fun / I don't know, just sort of see how it goes. We did a similar thing with Stampede, Quarter Century Stampede when it came out, and it did pretty well. So yeah, might as well try it. I think with the longer videos, people kind of drop off. So hopefully with the shorter ones, people stick around a little bit more, and then YouTube recommends it to more people, you know, etc, etc. Typical YouTube algorithm stuff. So far, just supers in this one. I'm also trying a fixed focus, so the focus hopefully won't go between the cards and the background. It'll actually just stay on the cards and kind of keeping the card somewhat in focus. I think it's about there, so hopefully that will provide a less motion sickness-like experience for you guys. So, oh, there's our first ultra rare Archmage Varnish alteration. Not a crazy one by the looks, but, you know, we'll take it. And their Archmage stuff a bit, I think it's a little bit hyped anyway. There's some people that want something to do with it. So, yes, we're opening 6 boxes today. Oh, now this is a good card. Stop me in my tracks. Lunar Light Gold Leo. I think this is like the second best secret in the set for those Lunar Light enjoyers. It's very clean, very nice. Shout out to Card Merchant Ponsonby for hooking us up with these packs. If you need supplies or sealed product, look up Wilson and the team at cardmerchantponsonby.co.nz. Okay, so we're a good secret in now. Yeah, Lunar Light Gold Leo, pretty good. I think the only secret better than that is the Sky Striker Ace Zero Link Monster, so we will take it. Of course, there's some other good stuff in here as well. The Vanquished Soul Holly Sue, which is quite expensive for an ultra rare. Primite Dragon Nether Berzelius there as an ultra. Don't know that that's too crazy. I think at the moment, it's hard to say. Like, as with always when we're doing a new set release, the prices that you see on the screen are pre-order prices. So I try and get the most realistic ones that I can, but there will be a lot of discrepancy, so don't sue me. Don't be like, your prices mean nothing, because then it just makes me not want to put prices on the video, and there's a lot of people that do appreciate the prices, so, you know. It is what it is. And they change a lot as well. Like, even by the time I've uploaded the video from when I edited the video, they can change quite a bit, because it's just like, you know, as more RB the Brute Blues, it's our first RB, which is the new TCG exclusive archetype. As new stores come online with their stock and stuff like that, and more packs get opened, values of cards kind of get determined a bit more, and yada yada yada. Anyway, boring stuff. But there will be prices on the video, on the screen, but you will be able to see what we're opening and how much it's worth, at least at this very juncture, or at the time I'm editing, to give you an idea. But anywho, there is a bunch of cool stuff. Yo, we got the Gagaga Girl! Wait, isn't this the... Yes, this is the Starlight only card in the set. Okay. Starlights are back. It's you know what? Kind of nice to see Starlights back. I do appreciate a Starlight more than a QCR, though the ratios are meant to be the same. And of course, we would have seen that in Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem, if that ever released here in NZ, which is a European territory. Well, the country isn't a European territory, it's a European print distribution territory. But there we go, our first Starlight, Gagaga Girl. Alternate art. I don't know if this is going to be actually playable in the new Onomatopoeia archetype, but we will take it nonetheless. Very nice. Alright, well hopefully we don't pull all 3 of our ratio Starlights in one half of this case, because then that would make tomorrow's video a bit disappointing. But we'll see. First are the Dragon Lords. We've got a few of those so far. What was I saying? I was in the middle of saying something about this set when we were interrupted by that awesome pull. Basically, there's a bunch of new stuff in here. We got new Vanquish Soul support, we got new Lunalight support, we got the new RB archetype for the machine enjoyers, more Primate stuff, more Onomatopoeia stuff, more Psychic stuff. So there's a bunch. There's a Dodo Warrior, just as I was talking about the Onomatopoeia stuff. I think it is actually seeing some tops in the OCG right now, so, you know, kinda decent to be pulling. Same for the Lunalight stuff, I believe. That also getting a few tops. So there are some like potentially meta-relevant stuff, or at least future meta-relevant things. Once maybe the format changes up a little bit, maybe after the next list, depending on how hard things like Mitsurugi and Malice get hit, and Ryziel as well, I guess. It's part of Mitsurugi, really. So yeah, it could be interesting to see how this set shakes up. It is a Duelist set. It has Duelist in the name. Those can be generally really good, but there are a couple that have been a bit shite over the years. But if you think about like Duelist Advance, Return of the Duelist, like those kind of ones. Ooh, there's a new secret rare. Nerva, the Power Patron of Creation. It is one of the new Art Mage cards, and I'm trying to find the right focal length. Unfortunately, with our fixed focus, I can't zoom in. We could just unlock it, I suppose. There we go. Look at that. We can get all the way in. That is a pretty sweet artwork. That is actually pretty nice looking. Alright. Next pack. Let's carry on, see what else we can get out of here. That's Primate Fusion. And the next one, of course, the new Angry Burger card in here as well, just as a common, but it's pretty funny. I was kind of interested in the Psychic support. You know, Psychics are a bit more my vintage as an Edison enjoyer. Things like Krebons and the Psychic FTK deck of that format. But I don't know, they don't seem too great, so a bit more of a fun deck maybe. Also Monarch support in here. Monarch's getting their first support in a little while, since their domination of, what, 2016? RB Stage Landing secret rare. Probably not a great secret to pull, because I don't think the RBs are worth too much. No, it doesn't appear so, unfortunately, from what I have seen. There's a Trap-holic for those people that just love holes. Are you a hole enjoyer? What a thing. Nice. We got the Lunalight Perfume Dancer onto the next one. Let's see what's hiding in here. It's another Perfume Dancer, two of those. Okay. I wasn't playing Yugioh. Ooh, that's a nice one. Gorgonov Zilf Thonia. I was gonna say, what's a Zilf? A Zaddy? I think this is going to be a pretty good card as well. Seems to be somewhat sought after. Block your opponent from setting or summoning monsters in the zones it points to, so it's kind of a bit of a 3-zone stun. Another Lunalight super rare there. I'm trying to go through this fast because obviously there will be 2 videos. We're going to see a lot of these commons and supers. We've got a F0 Utopic Future Zexal. And, you know, with a case opening, it's more about the Starlights and the ratios and stuff like that, rather than individual pulls. But there's an RB Valcan booster. So, yeah, I mean, we'll obviously still stop on some of the new foil hits, but the rest of it will just race on through. There's another Trap-holic for those. I guess it's not technically a Trap Hole card, right? Because it's only a Trap Hole, not Trap Hole. Does that it doesn't have an E on the end. So, yeah, you know. Gagaga Ganbara Knight, and I smacked the camera. Ooh, Vanquish Soul Holy Sue. This is going to be a very sought after ultra rare. Vanquish Soul doing very well in the OCG right now. And I think it's what, Canine Vanquish Soul is the build of choice, and this card is going to be a very expensive ultra, so we will take as many of these as we can get. And when I say very expensive, I'm seeing pre-order prices right now at about $50 US. Argo Star's Adventurous Arian, kind of all that needs to be said about that card, I think. Argo Stars, I don't think will be still doing much after the set. Could be mistaken, but I don't think they're really forecast to make much of a meta impact. Silent Psychic Magician. Next, Packaroonie. What do we got hiding in here? It's the Morganite. Be gripping ya with that guilt. Guilty grippiny Morgany parallel teleport. Still plenty of packs to go in this video, and make sure to come back tomorrow for the second half of the case opening. Open up 6 boxes today, 6 boxes tomorrow. Plenty of packs to go around. It's an interesting set. There's a lot of new stuff, a lot of potentially playable stuff. So hopefully you all enjoy watching the opening. Another Silent Psychic Magician. I feel like we have had a card of that name or similar. Was it Psychic? Was it just Psychic Magician? Psychic Silent Magician? Maybe they just switched him. I don't know. Ooh, there's our first Gaga girl. Okay. The onomatopoeia cards really mess with my mind a bit, but there we go. That's I'm trying to find the focus. There it is. Pretty nice looking card to go with our Starlight rare Gaga girl. First, funny we pulled the Starlight before we pulled a secret one, but that's just how it goes sometimes. It's okay. Still, hopefully, 2 more Starlights to go in the case. That was quite an early one, which is something. Another number F0. Shout out to enjoyers of the racing game F0. Back in the day, there's another RB Broody Blues. F0, a great racing game on Game Boy Advance was what I played it on. Although I think obviously it was available on other things, I'm not sure. Nintendo title. Don't really know like any of the story mode. I just was a kid and enjoyed racing, getting the cool spaceships and going fast. Remember there was one that was kind of like purple, I think, that went pretty quick. So that's my childhood there. Owned 2 games on Game Boy Advance. Pokemon Sapphire and F-Zero. Well, actually, my brother owned F-Zero technically, but you know, that's as good as me owning it. Dodo Warrior. Apologies. Dodo Warrior. He's got an extra dough now. He's got all that dough. I just noticed the Vanquish Soul Xyz monster is called Vanquish Soul Rocks. So they have Rock of the Vanquish, like Rock, what is it? Rock of the Vanquished or Rock of the Vanquish Soul? Is the link, and then they have Vanquish Soul Rocks as the... What is it? Is it Rock of the Vanquished? Because it's not a Vanquish Soul monster, right? That was the whole thing. It might be Rock of the Vanquished. I don't know. It got an OTS ulti print, which is kind of cool. You can get a lot of that deck in ulti, since it's Prismatic ulti in Rarity Collection with Caesar Valius and Pantera and Dr. Madlove. I think it's just the Raisin and the Heavy Borger that are kind of hard to find. Funk Doc. I feel like we are pulling a lot of supers, but that just might mean that all our foils are in the other half of the case. Ooh, there's a Medius the Pure. Interesting. I don't recall seeing that before. Not sure that it's too great. I think it's Power. Looks like it's part of Power Patron archetype. There's another RB stage landing. We are getting there in our pack pile. Trying to keep it nice and quick. We can get through these in about, I don't know. I can normally get through a regular case in about 45-ish minutes after editing. So if we could get through these in about 22, 25 minutes, that'd be pretty sweet. Keep it nice and quick for y'all. Some fast-paced packs. Let's see how we go. We got Loose, the Dusk's Dark. On to the next one. We've got Morgana, of course, the Morganite archetype. Getting support in here as well with some an actual monster. I saw there was like a Elemental Hero Morganite deck in the OCG that actually was kind of doing well. Which boggles my mind because it's like, what year is it? Hero Beat is still a thing. Primate Fusion. But hey, I'm here for it. I would very much like to play that deck if it's actually viable. There's an Archmage Grafflair. Are we sure that the Medius guy isn't part of the Archmage archetype? Because he kind of looks like it. I might need to check my math on that one, but I kind of get a bit of a Centurion vibe from the Archmage cards just in the artwork. Oh, there's our first Eidos. The Underworld Monarch, first one of that guy. Very cool looking card. Very much a mix of like Caius and Delg and stuff. The other Dark Monarchs, very kind of similar. And of course the other Ados. What is the other Ados the Monarch of? If that's Ados the Underworld Monarch, is there... I'd have to double check. Oh, he's a level... The other Ados is a level 8, right? So this is the level 6 version, or level... Yeah, level 6 version. So does that mean there's a level 6 version of... is it... What is the light one? The light equivalent of Ados? Aether. Aether? Aether. Yeah, I think it's Aether. Maybe there is a light equivalent of that. I can't remember. I did look at all the Monarch support and was like, oh man, I would love to play Monarchs because... Ooh, there's an Archmage Fin Mal Secret Rare, our first one of those. Monarchs have been a thing for a long time, and about as long as I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Monarchs have been a thing, basically, and so there is part of me that would like to play them for that reason. Just a bit of nostalgia for your boy, the old man that I have become, Galaxy Wardrake. Next pack. Grr, let me in. These packs are getting hard for my weak old man hands. Right, we're getting down to our last few. We have a... Where's the super? There it is. Monarchic Perfection. Into the next one. Archmage Academic Arcane Arts Acropolis. Just a few letters that start with A there. Pretty cool looking card though, very much. Actually reminds me of Spellium books. So, interesting. But probably pretty good given that it's a field spell for the Archmage archetype. I think that's a decent archetype. There's another gold Leo. We'll take that one. There's a golden gold Leo. Give me some gold, boy. Give me them gold. Oh, Starlight time. Number F0, Utopic Future Zexal. Probably not a great one to get as a Starlight. Unfortunately, because it is an ultra regular printing, so... But, you know, it is what it is. It's a Utopia card, so it'll probably still see play in some capacity. I actually have not read it, so I couldn't tell you. I could read it. I could read it right now. But we're in the middle of a video, so no. I'll read it later. But that is 2 Starlights. So now I'm actually hoping that there's a third one for tomorrow. There's another Gorgon of Zilfthopia. I know it's not Zilf, but it's Zilophthonia. There we go. It's more funny if it's a Zilf. There we have a Psychic Blaster Mark II. So what do we still got to pull? Still a few bits and pieces. We still could pull some more of the Vanquished Soul. What is it? Holly Sue. It's kind of an odd name. Sounds like Southerner's daughter. That's my daughter Holly Sue. That's a terrible Southern accent. Hold on. I'm not going to re-attempt that actually. Secretarian Dragon. Apologies to any Southern Americaners. It sounds weird to say Southern American, because it's like South American, but just in the southern states. Any hoozle, got a Guilt Gripping Morganite. Getting a few of those. Seems a bit easier to pull than the original Morganite card. There's another Adventurous Aryan. Whoa, howdy, that's my girl Holly Sue. There we go. That's my horrendously stereotypic Southern American accent. As a Kiwi, I can't really talk about having bad accents. So, anywho, on to the next pack. Let's move on. Medius the Pure again. Next pack. See what's hiding in here. It's an Archmage Varnish Alteration. And we are coming down to our last few packs of our Part 1 case opening. 6 booster boxes we have gone through. Make sure to subscribe, or at least come back tomorrow so you can see the other half of the opening. 2 big old videos for you to celebrate the opening, or the release of Duelist Advance, with all the new cards that is releasing on us. There's another Holly Sue, yes please. We will take absolutely all of those. sink our teeth into some Holly Sues. Given that it's a sought after ultra rare, not sure how many we're going to pull. I would like to pull 6 for some mates who want to play the Vanquish Soul deck, but we'll see. We're at 2 so far. Who knows? Maybe the next half of the case might be absolutely stonkers full of Holly Sue. But there is the man himself, the brand new Kyberman. Kyberman, the legend, the absolute leg end. There he is, looking in all his glory with his 3 blue eyes and his blue eyes behind him. Pretty sweet, honestly. Just artwork-wise, pretty sweet. Don't think it's super playable because I believe you have to play the 3 vanilla blue eyes to facilitate them, but you know, it's still a very nice card to see, a very cool card art. So, there we go. On to the next one. See what's hiding in these last few packs. We got an Archmage Grafflair again. Archmage getting quite a few secret and ultra rare spots, but I guess it is a new archetype, so it makes sense. At least most of the RB archetype is super. There's another Nerva, Power Patron. Pretty sweet looking cards still. So our third to last pack, can we end the video off with something crazy? Well, no. Maybe we want to keep a Starlight for tomorrow's video. Promate Fusion. And our last pack of 6 boxes. Make sure to come back tomorrow to see the culmination of the case opening. But for now, in this one we have a Readying of the Rights. Okay, that'll do us for today. That is 6 boxes of our full case opening of Duelist's Advance. Make sure to come back tomorrow, or you could even subscribe, so that you don't miss out on the part 2 video. And drop a like on this video if you did enjoy, so that it tells YouTube that it was a good video and that they should show it to other people. Right, I will see you tomorrow. A massive shout out to Riv, our first channel member. It's crazy to me that I have channel members now. If you want to be like Riv and support the channel in the most incredible way, check out that join button down below. Otherwise, just keep on doing what you're doing, and I'll see you in the next video.